Good morning. So let me begin our today's lecture. Communication theory was proposed by S.F. Scudder in 1980, and it states that all living beings communicate, although the modes of communication are different. So communication theory, it was proposed by whom? S.F. Scudder. And when did it happen? It happened in 1980. And what does this theory states? It states that all living beings communicate. But the only difference is that the modes, that is, the way in which communication takes place, is different. So according to this theory, all living beings communicate. But there is a difference in the mode, that is the way in which communication takes place. Theories of communication work around the concept that it is the process of passing information from one person to another with the help of some medium. So according to the theories of communication, it is the process of passing what information and how from one person to another. And information is passed from one person to another through a medium. So a medium is necessary in communication to take place. The person who initiates a chain of communication is the sender, and the person who receives it is the receiver. So the person who initiates or begins communication is termed as what? The sender. And the person who receives the communication which is sent by the sender is the receiver. So the person who initiates or begins a communication is termed as the sender, and the person who receives. The sender sends the communication to a person, and that person is the receiver. Communication is a two-way process where a message is sent by the sender, received by the receiver, interpreted and decoded by the receiver, and a suitable response given back to the sender. Of course, communication is a two-way process. As we know, for a communication to take place, there must be a sender and a receiver. So what is the role of the sender? The sender sends the message, and who receives this message? It is the receiver. So the receiver interprets, that is, understands and decodes meaning, discovers or identifies the underlying meaning of the message that is sent by the sender. So the receiver interprets and decodes what? The meaning of the message sent by the sender. The receiver, after interpreting and decoding the message sent by the sender, what does the receiver do? The receiver sends back the suitable response to the sender. Basically, communication is a two-way process. It includes a sender and a receiver. So the sender sends a message to the receiver, and after decoding the message, the receiver sends back his or her response to whom? The sender. This is all for today. Thank you.